And India has closed its visa centre in Chittagong till further notice. And this is after an attack on the Indian diplomatic mission in the city. Security around the Indian Assistant High Commission office and the visa application centre in northeastern city of Sylhet has also been raised. Bangladesh has witnessed days of protests and violence since youth leader Sharif Osman Hadi was shot dead. Hadi was laid to rest on Saturday amid tight security at the Central Mosque of Dhaka University. Chief Advisor Muhammad Yunus and Army Chief General Wakar-uz-Zaman, they attended the funeral. Hadi was shot by masked gunmen last week while leaving a mosque in Dhaka. He later died in a hospital in Singapore on Thursday. After the burial, the protesters gathered in Shahbag intersection. Hadi's organization, Inqilab Mancho, gave a 24-hour ultimatum to the Home Ministry to report the progress in arresting the killers. The group also demanded resignation of Home Affairs Advisor and Special Assistant to Chief Advisor if they failed to arrest the perpetrators till Sunday evening. Hadi's death triggered massive protests and violent unrest in Bangladesh. As news of his death spread, people set fire to several buildings in Dhaka, including the offices of leading newspapers Pratham Alo and the Daily Star. Cultural institutions and the residence of a former minister, they were also attacked. A Hindu worker, Deepu Das, was killed and then set on fire. He was lynched, he was beaten, stripped and then set on fire in public view, hung from a tree by a rampaging mob. 27-year-old Deepu Chandra Das was killed in Mymensingh after being accused of blasphemy. Chief Advisor of Bangladesh, Muhammad Yunus, had said that at least 10 people have been arrested in connection to the beating and murder of Das. Meanwhile, alleged atrocities against minorities have also spread anger in India. These are minorities who have been persecuted in Bangladesh, essentially Hindus. A torchlight procession was organized at Siliguri in West Bengal, protesting against the ongoing atrocities and systematic persecution of the Hindu community in Bangladesh. During the protest, the demonstrators also burned an effigy of Bangladesh Chief Advisor. Ties between Bangladesh and India have become strained since the July uprising, which took place last year, leading to the ouster of Sheikh Hasina, and Hadi was a key lead in that July uprising, with Dhaka demanding New Delhi to extradite former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who has been sentenced to death in absentia in Bangladesh as she is in exile in India after being charged with crimes against humanity. Hasina has denounced her trial and the verdict, calling it a travesty of justice, and vowed to continue serving her people. There's more on this from our Assistant Editor Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibbal, who sent us this report.
India-Bangladesh relationship remains tense. Now, India has announced that it is closing down its visa centre in Chittagong, Bangladesh's second largest city, after the protest and attempted attack on its diplomatic mission in the city on Thursday after the demise of politician Hadi. Now, we know off and on last week there have been several protests in front of Indian missions in the country, including in Rajshahi and including at the High Commission in Dhaka. Concerns remains over the political situation and of course how volatile these protests can be. We know that Bangladesh goes to elections on 12th of February. The worry will be, will these protests increase and will there be more violence? With video journalist Abhishek, Siddhant Sibbal for WION in New Delhi.